Which way was he facing, though? That obviously doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. All the people involved in the case are gathered in the same place. Did we make a mistake here or something? One piece of evidence this recreation is based on is odd. If I had to choose which piece of evidence is fake, which piece of evidence is likely to be the picture? Because it already has the handprint on it, even though he should have been killed at that point. Where's the picture? Picture! Was this photo really taken by Mr. Cameron? Eh? What do you mean? We have proven that whoever killed Mr. Cameron also moved the body. For what reason would they have to deliberately move his body? Perhaps the culprit wanted to falsify the scene that Mr. Cameron witnessed. And that's why they took a fake photo? They made the president stand under the streetlight and took a photo with Cameron's camera. It would have been quite simple. Now that you mention it, the question is where were they really standing, and what's the time frame look like? Mr. Cameron's camera only had one photo on it, right? Should it have more? Indeed. In all likelihood, the original roll of film had been removed from the camera. After loading a new roll of film into the camera, the fake photo was taken. I see! So this photo must have been taken after Mr. Cameron was killed, right? Probably. Cameron's photo! Hooray! Now what? You're gonna learn about that thing with the fire Edgeworth was talking about? Exactly. This is not the scene Mr. Cameron actually witnessed. It's likely that this photo is forged evidence. Then, where did Mr. Cameron witness the president and his kidnapper? The photo isn't the only piece of evidence that indicates what Mr. Cameron witnessed. Ugh, yawning. Ah! The testimony he left on the answering machine. Oh, really? What did it say? Ah, there's no point checking it again. They'll show me, I'm sure. Precisely. We should listen to the recording one more time and confirm what he said. Yeah, I knew they'd show me. Wait, where else could the president and his kidnapper have been? Oh, wait. I didn't check. No, I didn't check. I didn't check to the record. I thought you were gonna show me the recording. I should have checked. I don't know. I didn't fucking I'm gonna assume here. I'm gonna assume it's in the middle of the flower bed, because I'm gonna assume one of them is Huang and one of them is the kidnapper, I guess. I hope I'm right. I didn't listen to it. I assumed they were gonna force me to listen to it. What the fuck, game? Usually you force me to do that shit. Was I right? They were over there? So, what's the basis of that claim? Nothing, because I didn't bother checking it again, because I assumed you were going to show me it again. I thought checking it again would be pointless, because you were probably going to show me it again regardless, but no! I'm sorry, that's a bit annoying. I just lost some health because, I don't know, the game was mean to me. Let's see, where is this? I had a voice for Cameron, didn't I? Hello? Are you sleeping already? It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Whatever. Well, it's that now. Are you asleep already? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. President Huang is here, of all places. And what's more, crap, light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. Can't believe it, but it almost looked like he's being kidnapped. Thought I'd let you know. Okay, so where would this be? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. Here, of all places, and what's more, crap, the light just went out. So where would he be? I'll have to see that picture again. Do I really need a basis for my claims? I'm Edgeworth, bitch. In other words, you don't know, do you? No, because I hadn't checked the recording yet. Now show me the picture again. Yeah, so it wasn't there. Trying to remember what Mr. Cameron said in the witness testimony. Yeah, I know. Now I would have known to check, but the first time you gave me no inclination that's what I should have been doing. I assumed, because most of the time, when you talk about, oh, we should check it again, you show me it. Usually that's what happens. Didn't he say something about the situation at the scene? Yes, he did. Indeed, Mr. Cameron's testimony should do. Oh. It's by the light. The light that went out, I suppose. Right? Mr. Cameron said this on the answering machine. The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. There are only 2 places here where the lights are broken. The light by the orphanage! Okay, could you please update the recreation? I see. Holy shit, maybe Huang was in on that kidnapping then. There's 2 ways this could go. Either Huang was in on the kidnapping, or they hired a fake Huang. One or the other. Either way, that wasn't the real Huang. Roger. Or, no, either way, that wasn't the real scene of the picture. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It could have been the real Huang if he was in on it. Anyways, so the kidnapper was near the orphanage? Indeed. With this, we've shown the connection between the orphanage and the kidnapping. Okay. Oh, maybe I was right. Maybe, what is it? John is Huang's kid. Or grandkid. How old's Huang? It better not say deceased. I need to know his age. 58. Usually they say deceased. So age 58. Okay, so if he's 58, and John is 13, yeah, he could be, John's father or grandfather. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Anyways. So that's why they moved the body and took a fake photo to create false evidence. Yup. In order to remove any suspicion toward the orphanage in court. Indeed. With this, the state of the recreation has changed completely. The time the body was discovered, scene was probably... The time the body was discovered scene has probably been gravely impacted as a result. Let's go check it out right away. Preparations are ready. Alright. Since the state of the recreation has changed once again, I should press the Y button and select change recreation. Let's give it a try. Alright. If you say so, boss man. Please don't force me to sit through the slow version again. Nope, good. Alright. So, let's see, anything, I guess the only weird thing is the fact there's no blood. Originally, Mr. Cameron's body was here. No, it wasn't. In order to be consistent with the fake photo, oh, you mean originally as in the other timeline of events. He was moved to the center of the flower beds. Then, the footprints going back and forth from the body, could they be... Indeed, there's only one possibility at the moment. These footprints were probably left when the body was moved to the flower beds. Alright, and then... the blood. Okay. Hooray! Alright. Blood. The blood splatter above the snow. Certainly was a substantial amount. Ah, I see. If the body wasn't covering the blood... Or wait. It depends on how the blood was left there. It seems though, most likely, with the consistency with the flame damage, the fire was probably set afterwards to hide evidence. It's almost as if the murder was actually committed here. But we know it wasn't. Mr. Cameron should have been attacked near the snowman. Indeed. Exactly. In that case, the blood must belong to someone else. But who? What? But the police report said that, this was Mr. Cameron's blood. Blaze probably could have forged that. The one in charge of this case was Blaze the Bestie. So whose blood was it? That's a good question. It would have been simple for him to falsify that information. But Wouldn't it be faster to just clean up the bloodstains rather than falsify this information? Maybe not. He wouldn't be able to do that. Think about it. Oh? Blaze knew that Mr. Cameron's body would be discovered here. In which case, the forensic department would naturally become involved. Uh-huh. Ah, a luminol reaction. They would discover it with the power of science. Oh, I see. Someone else was attacked here, and then the body was put here after the fact to make it look like that was his blood. But then, was there any blood where Cameron was? Because you think there'd be luminol over there too. Precisely. I mean, precisely. Yes, manly voice. It would have been difficult to completely erase all traces of the blood. However, falsifying the results of a blood test would be much easier in comparison. You would just have to switch the results from the forensic reports. Oh, what a bummer. Knowing those documents I read were falsified. Or it looks like Mr. Cameron's clothes were completely soaked in blood. If the blood scattered here got on Cameron's clothes, that would mean at the time the bloodstains here had not dried yet. Which also mean they came first. I see. So then this certain somebody's blood was splattered here just a short while before Mr. Cameron was murdered? That's what it looks like. Oh, holy shit! I just remembered something. Blaze has a burn! There's a fire here! The fire probably happened around the time of the kidnapping or something, and Blaze got burned. But wait a second. Jill got burned too. Is she also related to the kidnapping? Wouldn't that be trippy? But she wanted revenge on Blaze, so I'd say that's less likely. Still though, Blaze probably got burned in this fire. Indeed, that's exactly right. However, if that's the case, wouldn't a new contradiction arise in this recreation? Mysterious bloodstain data jotted down in my organizational. These kind of look like handprints. Anyways, oh, okay, deducing. What? What does the bloodstain say? Left at the crime scene 12 years ago belonged to someone other than the victim, Cameron. Can't even check the brick? What's the new contradiction? This seems to be the only area without any snow. It must have been melted by the fire caused by the child at the orphanage. Disasters just keep coming from this orphanage. After this fire, multiple murders occurred. After the fire? If the snow had melted, wouldn't that mean before the fire is when the murders occurred? Also multiple. Who's the other victim? Alright. Alright. I guess I'm deducing. I wouldn't be just... Is it that simple? Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold and then... I suppose? The mysterious bloodstain? No? Okay. Oops. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I'm sorry. Fact. 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 Fuck. I should think this over one more time. Crap, I'm running out of health. So, the snow is melted by the fire. We should keep in mind when exactly the fire started and take a closer look at the area. Am I missing something here, game? I don't know if that means I'm just missing to do something or if there's something I haven't examined yet. Yellow flower has fallen here. It's called a lion lily. Indeed, Franziska told us earlier. Apparently it comes from Asia. Yep, in the language of flowers, I think it means the bond between partners in crime. I don't think so. It's the bond between parent and child. Prior to the incident, a child's parent caused a fire on the facility grounds. I feel like I tried this already, didn't I? Or did I try it the other way around? I'm gonna try it. Fuck. I really hope I'm right about this. I might have even already tried this, I'm not sure. No, that is it. Fuck! Okay, I'm a bit peeved about that. So, the first thing I did was I tried to present the bloodstain to the burn. That didn't work. But presenting the burn to the bloodstain does work? I'm sorry, game. This is another one of those things where it's like with the letters earlier, that should work. They're a pair. If presenting the burn to the bloodstain works, presenting the bloodstain to the burn should also work. I don't care what logic or what sense you're about to make from here on out, that should work. Okay? Okay, just glad we got that settled. It's a clear contradiction.